Rising majestically above the Kenyan landscape, Mount Kenya stands as Africa's second highest peak, a sacred giant carved by time. Its snow-capped summits pierce the sky, a breathtaking contrast against the equatorial sun. For centuries, this volcanic giant has inspired adventurers, climbers, and local communities. Surrounding the towering peaks of Mount Kenya lies a land rich in culture and tradition, where diverse communities have lived in harmony with nature for centuries. Each tribe carries a unique identity, yet all share a deep reverence for this sacred mountain. The Kikuyu people, the largest community around Mount Kenya, believe that this majestic mountain is the home of their god, Ngai. For generations, they have farmed these fertile lands, growing maize, beans, and coffee, blessing the mountain that provides for them. To the east, the Meru people share a similar bond with the land. Their ancient traditions, from the legendary enduring Chekai Council of Elders to vibrant initiation ceremonies, have shaped their strong sense of unity and leadership. Further south, the Embu people celebrate life with song and dance, their melodies echoing through the valleys. Known for their resilience and craftsmanship, they are skilled farmers and traders, preserving their heritage through generations. And beyond the forested slopes, the Maasai and Samburu warriors roam the open plains. Nomadic and fearless, they have mastered the art of cattle herding, their traditions unshaken by time. They are deep red shukas standing boldly against the green landscapes. From the towering peaks of Mount Kenya to the fertile valleys below, the land is alive with the rhythm of farming. Generations of farmers have harnessed its rich volcanic soil, creating one of Kenya's most productive agricultural regions.
Thank you very much, lead director of the drama club. I would like to look at the myth that has always existed in the Mount Kenya region. The genealogy of the Kikuyu community dates back to several centuries back at a place down here called Mukuru wa Nyagathanga. Mukuru wa Nyagathanga is a rich catchment for cultural values. And Gikuyu, the first person in the Kikuyu community, originated from there. It is thought that Gikuyu was brought in by God and are praised at Mukuru wa Nyagathanga. In fact, I would say Gikuyu is the Adam of the Bible. Now, Gikuyu is the Adam of the Agikuyu community. And Gikuyu married a lady called Mumbi. And they both had 9 children, what they usually call Kedamuyuru. And the 9, the Amboi, Ajiro, Wagari, Washakamoyo, there are quite a number of them. And they each went their way. And each one of them became a clan. And the clan enlarged to actually spread the whole region of Mount Kenya.
It's the second highest mountain in Africa. A mountain that was formerly known as Mount Kirinyaga because it is mostly found in the Kirinyaga side.
No, I come from Kirinyaga, so I'm quite familiar with Mount Kenya. My grandmother used to tell me that Mount Kenya is like the origin of the Kirinyagas. So what she used to tell me was that Gikuyu and Mumbi, they used to take Mount Kirinyaga like the place of worship, where they worship their Lord Ngai.
Mount Kenya was formed as a result of volcanic eruption, and the magma erupted from the underground, forming a volcanic cone, now creating the Mount Kenya that we have. Other mountains that are formed of the similar formation, we have Suswa, and we also have Rogonauts.
Kwa kweli kuishi katika maeneo kama vile mlima Kenya kumekuwa na changamoto si haba. Mojawapo wa changamoto huku ni kuwepo kwa baridi. Kuna baridi hususan mwezi wa 7 asubuhi. Waswahili wanasema baridi shadidi. Yani baridi kwa wingi. Vile vile kuna changamoto ya wakati mwingine mazao. Hususan wakati ambapo kuna baridi sana, kuna kule kulemazwa kwa mimea, na hivyo mimea inakosa kutoa mazao yafaayo. Kutokana na baadhi ya viongozi pia kutojukumika katika kuhakikishia wale wananchi wao waliowachagua huduma za miundo msingi, unapata kwamba kuna maeneo mengi katika sehemu hii ya Mlima Kenya tatizo la usafiri. Kwanza nitataja usafirishaji wa zile bidhaa kutoka mashambani na hata usafirishaji wa zile pembejeo zile ambazo zinahitajika na wakulima kule kutekeleza ule ukulima.
So basically, I would say Mount Kenya has an ecosystem that provides for high agricultural production. Let me not forget about rice. Down here in Kirinyaga, Mwea, we have the biggest irrigation unit. This irrigation unit exports rice. It's a bit of a paradox. We import poor quality rice and we export our best rice. But you see now, this is an issue of economics. The rice we produce in Mwea, Mount Kenya region, fetches 4 times the price of importing an equal amount of Pakistan rice. I want to also examine the issue of agriculture. Mount Kenya has the greatest agriculture establishment at Sagana. In fact, I would say the figurines in Sagana are now being transported all the way to Western Kenya and put in the Lake Victoria to improve on the quantity of fish that we can actually get. And this is a lot of issues. I can tell you about maize, I can tell you about beans, I can tell you about sugarcane, I can tell you about trees, I can tell you about poultry, I can tell you about pigs. Mount Kenya ecosystem is superb for agricultural production.
Various farmers in the nation in economic growth, which has provided the farmers with products which they can use in selling, which also they might use for subsistence crops and some for economic use.
The Mount Kenya forest influences the climate of the area, of the region.
It captures the interest of geographers who come and know more about it and have some information recorded in geographical texts.
Before going to hiking, you should plan ahead. You should know that hiking is not just a place you go take a vacation and come back. One, you need to have a tour guide who can tour you around the mountains, show you the direction, among other things. Two, one may need maybe to have warm clothes for the altitude in the mountains, and maybe have suitable shoes to wear. Another thing, one should maybe go with a doctor or something like a nurse to help you.
I wanted to urge the government of Kenya to make the Mount Kenya a more cultural center and more religious center, so that it may be able to preserve our Kenyan heritage.
Preserved by all means for various reasons, but now we can do a lot of things to enhance the preservation of the mountain and whatever it entails. Some of the things that can be done can include the government. The government has a larger mandate in what it can do to preserve the Mount Kenya. Some of them are like creating T-zones which act as barriers around the mountains to prevent illegal cutting down of trees and of such things. They can do reserves in the forest.
This is the source of tranquility. This is where peace is known. We cannot talk about the mountain without peace. And so we need not trust the mountain again because of the rich source of our cultural background, our rich beliefs in God, and our rich production of cash crops such as tea, coffee, dairy farming, rice. So it means if we touch on the mountain, these are the things we cannot afford to get. And again, let there be peace flowing like the rivers that flow from the mountain region to the rest of the country. We are happy to be associated with the mountain, and so the peace means so much to us. That serenity, that tranquility is what we need to continue producing even more and more positive things in our country and the society at large.
Mount Kenya is more than a mountain. It is a climate protector, a water giver, and a life-sustaining force. As long as it stands strong, Kenya's land, people, and wildlife will continue to thrive. Its future is our responsibility, because protecting Mount Kenya means protecting the heart of Kenya itself. For the indigenous Kikuyu, Meru, and Embu communities, Mount Kenya is sacred, a place where Ngai, the Creator, resides. It is here that prayers are offered, wisdom is sought, and inner peace is found. To many, the mountain is a spiritual retreat, where the stillness of nature brings clarity, healing, and a deep connection to the divine. Mount Kenya brings people together, from local farmers to international climbers, from conservationists to spiritual seekers. The mountain serves as a meeting point where cultures blend, ideas are exchanged, and respect is fostered. In this space, differences fade and common purpose emerges to respect nature, seeking understanding and find harmony in diversity. Kenya itself is named after this mountain, a unifying symbol that reminds every citizen of their shared heritage. No matter one's tribe, religion, or background, Mount Kenya belongs to all, standing as a testament to the strength of unity. It teaches us that just as its many rivers flow into one great ecosystem, so too must the people of Kenya flow together in peace and cooperation. In nature, harmony is not a choice, it's a way of survival. Mount Kenya's ecosystems show us that every creature, tree, and stream plays a role. When balance is maintained, life flourishes. When disturbed, all suffer. As we seek peace among ourselves, we must also find peace with nature, protecting it, respecting it, and learning from its wisdom. Many come to Mount Kenya not just to explore, but to heal. Whether seeking physical renewal through adventure, emotional healing through solitude, or spiritual awakening through reflection, the mountain offers a space to reset, recharge, and rediscover oneself. In its vastness, our worries feel smaller. In its silence, our hearts find peace. And in its endurance, we learn the power of patience and perseverance. As the last light of day fades over the mighty Mount Kenya, we are reminded of its enduring presence, a silent guardian, a source of life, and a symbol of unity. More than just a mountain, it is the heart of a nation, a pillar of culture, and a place where the past, present, and future converge.
Excellent.